is the Boss Baby.
Go, you little...
Look, the kids are finally getting along.
That's nice.
Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard, here to review the new animated film from DreamWorks Animation, their very first movie under their new banner, The Boss Baby, starring the voice talents of Alec Baldwin, Steve Buscemi, Lisa Kudrow, Jimmy Kimmel, and Tobey Maguire. If you've seen the trailer for this movie, I went in kicking and screaming. It just looked horrible. I mean, this little Alec Baldwin playing some sort of corporate baby, doing lines from Glengarry Glen Ross, being, you know, everything that capitalism is all about, which I'm all for. It was much like going into Zootopia. You know, I did not want to see Zootopia. Who wants to see a little bunny rabbit cop? I mean, I was just like, please don't make me see this. And not only was Zootopia a tremendous surprise, not only one of the best films of 2016, probably one of the best animated films of all time. Just brilliant storytelling, layered with all kinds of lessons and morals, and I just love Zootopia. So I went into The Boss Baby going, you got to be kidding me. This is going to be another root canal for an hour and a half. And I'm glad to report that this movie, the trailer really doesn't do it justice. The commercial doesn't do it justice. It's a totally different kind of movie. This movie charmed the pants off me. It really did. And I thought, you know, I hate babies. You ask anyone, I can't stand babies when I'm out eating or something. I just can't, you know, parents turn it off. I was just like going out of my mind. So to set the story up, somewhere in heaven, you know, that's where babies come from. And the story has where all the babies, instead of being delivered by storks, they're sent down as little bundles of joy. But about 95% of the babies come through, and they do a little test by tickling them. So that means they can go off to a loving family. The 3 or 4% that are left behind become corporate. They work up in where all the babies, all the executive offices that handle, I guess, all kind of the baby questions and the baby enterprises. And, you know, it's Boss Baby Incorporated. What was the name of the company? They had an actual company up there. It was really funny. And Alec Baldwin, you know, didn't laugh when they tickled him. So now he is moving up the corporate ladder in this baby boss industries. And he's got to go down to earth to take care of a problem. And here's the problem. Puppies are becoming more loved than babies. So they have a real problem on their hands. So he wants to find out exactly the root of this problem. And when he gets down there, he finds out that Steve Buscemi is kind of like an evil puppy food dog food kind of corporate guy who's behind this evil plot to make puppies stay puppies forever. So it's just really kind of crazy plot. And when I was saying the movie charmed me is that he has the elements of being a baby, and he also has the elements of being an adult. So it's kind of goes back and forth. So it's really kind of funny. It's great for adults and it's great for kids because it's got a lot of heart to it, and it's got the charm just comes right through. I know this is crazy. I'm like, I can't believe I like this movie. And I was sitting there laughing out loud. I was, you know, like, oh, you know, some of the little moments between the family and the Boss Baby. So I was really surprised how good this was. I really was. And I don't say that too often, but you know, DreamWorks, you have a really cute film on your hands, and I think that families are going to really enjoy it. So there's not much more to this movie than that. Let me check my notes.
I think the tone of Boss Baby is a little crazy. It's a really breakneck pace and some really wild action sequences and so forth. I mean, really everything you expect from animation, a good pace and tone, and the artwork is beautiful. But in the end, very much of a warm, emotive finish where the Boss Baby character, there's something, I don't want to spoil everything, but there's something that he wanted in his life that even he didn't realize. And
same director gave us Megamind, which I thought was brilliant too. I was a lot of fun with this. So the Boss Baby, Alec Baldwin really sells this movie. He has that growling voice as the baby, you know, but he has great inflection and he can really get some emotion, some heart out of his voice. You know, he's done Madagascar, and this is not his first time doing an animated film. But you know what? He's really matches the Boss Baby. You know, if you were casting this movie, he is perfect for the voice. And you know, the only thing I have a complaint about is Lisa Kudrow and Jimmy Kimmel. Hey, I went to high school with Jimmy Kimmel. He sat right next to me in Spanish 2, and Cleto, his band leader, on the other side of me. So just want to brag about that. Anyway, I thought that Jimmy Kimmel, especially Lisa Kudrow, could have had some sort of more depth to their characters. They play the parents, and they absolutely just deliver their lines totally boring and totally straight. I wish they had some sort of, like, maybe Jimmy Kimmel could be an eccentric father, and the mother could have her classic Phoebe kind of, you know, inflection in her voice and all that. But it's just the parents. It took a moment for me to remember who was doing the voices, because they really didn't go anywhere with that. And not overkill, but just give it a little something, maybe a little laugh for the short screen time they have. The Boss Baby was a great time. I think the kids are going to love it. I think adults will enjoy it too. So make sure you get out there and see Alec Baldwin as Cookies Are for Closers. If you haven't seen Glengarry Glen Ross, is one of the greatest plays and one of the greatest, dramas of all time. You got to check that out too. But in the meantime, go see The Boss Baby. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. Also, check me out on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you just, down there, subscribe for me, thumbs up, share, comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard, the Vegas Film Critic. It's getting hot here in Vegas already. I'll see you next time.